Hello everyone, welcome back to Blackjack. We're doing something a little different today. We're doing another versus reaction. This is from a much smaller channel called Jean Arthur's Versus channel. And it's all their own animations. And there's apparently a few of them already. And I was tuned into it because apparently an upcoming one, well not apparently, it definitely is Lucamine versus Raggio. But that one hasn't come out yet. So this is Alice Liddell versus B.B. Hood, American McGee's Alice versus Darkstalkers.
Whoever destroys a soul destroys the world. There is not wisdom in that, Alice.
Oh, really?
What is the meaning of this?
It's a trap. There we go. Yeah, if you don't know, Bonnie is a maniac. I wonder if Bonnie thinks that Alice is a Darkstalker. I haven't played American McGee's Alice, but so I don't know what she's capable of. Did she just double jump? I know the animation is a little choppy, but it's really good. I don't know what Alice scales to. I know Bonnie is capable of defeating Jetta, but it's one of those things that it's, you know, it's a fighting game thing. You know, everyone has to be able to defeat the final boss somehow. Even if it doesn't make sense for their canon powers, so I don't know what she actually scales to.
What?
Oh dear. I'm gonna guess this is some sort of queen form. Damn! I thought she got her arm cut off the way it was shaded. I'm loving the skull on the bow. Oh god. Is that the rabbit or the doormat? Oh, the rabbit, yeah. Dang. Oh no. She seems considerably less damaged. If one should eat the mushrooms... Is she gonna eat the wrong one and shrink? Oh. Or not even need to. Well, that was fun. I remember this in my Little Red Riding Hood. It'd be nice if I could read that without the freefies. Yeah, that was neat. That was neat. It's kind of hard to explain, or it's kind of hard to understand when you go in without an analysis. I know a bit about Bonnie. A buddy of mine is obsessed with her and writes a lot of fanfics about her in different weird situations. He's written her with Alice before, and usually they're friends. Possibly because Alice is the only kind of person who can understand Bonnie's particular brand of freak. Because, yeah, Bonnie is one of the more evil characters in Darkstalkers. She's ordinary human. I say ordinary in the fighting game sense of ordinary human, where she's a, trained mercenary and everything. Uh, and does go toe to toe with, the final bosses and everything like that. She's also like a mentally unstable 16-year-old. So, yeah, targeting that is probably her biggest weakness. That and, the squishy human thing. But I don't know much about American McGee's Alice. I know Alice. Everyone knows Alice. But I don't know much about that specific version. I don't know what that all-white form she took was. I'm going to guess it has Queen in its name just because that's how Alice in Wonderland rolls. I don't know. But that was really fun, and I'll definitely be reacting to more of those. Obviously I gotta react to Lusamine versus Ragyo. I mean, that's, I know a lot of people want Death Battle to do it. They might do it someday. Death Battle doesn't own the concept of versus series, and more than one series can do a specific matchup, I'm just putting that out there. I know, like, some people get mad when someone wants another series to tackle something Death Battle already has, or something Death Battle might do. I've brought up before that Crossover X did Mewtwo versus Black War Greymon. And people act like whoever does it first somehow owns it. And it's like, no, I would like to see Death Battle do that. It's one of only 2 actually good Pokemon versus Digimon matches. But, the more people who do popular matchups and non-popular matchups, honestly, let's be honest with ourselves. Who was asking for this? I don't know, but I'm glad it happened. It was fun. And like I said, the animation, it wasn't very smooth. It was very animatic style, but it was effective. It communicated things. The only real loss of understanding was that I don't know what Alice was using, because with a character analysis, I think it would have been easier to follow for me. Easier than the Death Battle I was watching earlier, Groove vs. Megamind, where they did explain everything, but the animation was still kind of a mess. Not a mess in a bad way, but a mess because the characters were, using a whole bunch of stuff. And they even admitted it's chaotic and hard to keep up. But this was a lot easier to keep up. It was knives and explosives and missiles and magic mushrooms. I kind of thought that Bonnie was gonna eat a different one and shrink. Okay, well, anyway, I had fun. I will be back, and I will link both this episode and the channel in the description. Until next time, I'm Blackjack Gabbiani, and I don't like mushrooms.